Oh, there we are. Hey, look at that. Audio check. There we are. Beautiful. Just a little delay, is all. Hold in. I still can't find it on fucking YouTube. Go home. Once upon a time, I used to actually put effort into YouTube and making videos. But now, it's just so fucking hard to navigate. Okay, 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 we're good. I think we got it. Let me switch this shit into performance mode on my dinosaur-ass computer. And we're ready to fly. Alright, I'm not going to finish all these today, but these are going to time out if I don't finish them. About 30 kills, 15 kills, yeah, shouldn't take long. And then we're going to go check out this new ship.
Docking successful. Command shutdown. Welcome, Commander.
Give ED market connector a second to update. We're buying and selling minerals in our squadron carrier, so I can update.
Landing
Ship
gear
departing.
retracted.
Launch is go.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
No, being chased by people. That's fine. Come get me. be a terrible time to get interdicted. I was tempting the universe there. I was hoping it would happen so we could just get it done and over with. I guess not. Alright, give me a second. I haven't shared this screen.
Scan detected.
Oh, I bet that's the guy. Are you the guy? Oh, there's two of them. Oh. Oh, they hate each other. That's even better.
Flight assist off. Under attack. Scan detected. Scan detected.
Dr. Thaddeus Strangepants. What a great name. I like this guy.
Under attack. Warning. Thermal attack. Gaining heat. Warning. Impulse attack. Trajectory disruption. Target shields offline. Incoming mission critical message. Flight assist on. Flight assist off.
This guy's got a heat sink.
Under attack.
Yeah, there goes his heat sink.
Scan detected. Scan detected. Flight assist off. Under attack. Target shields offline.
compensators.
Target shields offline.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Target destroyed. Flight assist on. Frameshift charge detected. Flight assist off. Under attack. Under attack. Scan detected. Taking damage. Shields offline. Warning. Temperature critical. Scan detected. Warning, hull breach attack. Taking internal damage. Scan detected. Scan detected. Warning, temperature critical. Shields online. Taking damage. Under attack. Target shields offline. Warning, temperature critical. Target destroyed.
Wasn't there a third? Where'd it go? That's it. Oh, of course he appears after I engage another fucking target.
Under attack. Target shields offline.
And he disappears again.
Target destroyed.
What is going on? dude just dropping 8-6 constantly? Is that what's happening here? Or is that a fighter for that guy, maybe? Probably. Or it might just be stupid. This happens.
Flight assist off. Under attack. Scan detected. Under attack. Target shields.
Oh, you bastard. Heat sink, chaff, heat sink. I think he had shield cell bags too, didn't he?
Under attack.
No, wow.
Scan detected. Under attack. Flight assist off. Target shields offline. Under attack. Incoming mission critical message.
What check as soon as I pull the trigger. Never fails.
Scan detected. Scan detected. Target shields offline. Under attack. Target shields offline. Flight assist on. Target destroyed. Scan detected. Scan detected. Scan detected. Flight assist off. Scan detected. Under attack. Target shields offline. Scan detected. Scan detected. Flight assist on. Flight assist off. Under attack. Target shields offline. Target destroyed. Flight assist on. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I've got some massacre missions that I started yesterday, and some of them were on a short time limit, so I just wanted to get the short time ones finished. I've still got a bunch of 6-day ones that I can finish later, but I just finished those up. I want to go get this new ship, kit it out, and engineer it. So I think that's what I'm doing next. Fortnite. Negative. Who is that, by the way? That's gotta be somebody I know talking about fucking Fortnite. Also, hi Kai Brutus and hi Ray Ito. Or E3O? Names.
Communications established. We are ready to receive docking requests.
I definitely
Access
don't play
granted.
both.
Proceed to your allocated path, Commander.
Honestly, I'm not even a gamer. I'm just I'm an imaginary space pirate or pilot. All I play anymore is Elite Dangerous, 99% of the time.
Landing gear deployed.
We've got you safe and sound. Solid approach. Our services are at your disposal.
Okay, how do we get this new ship? Is there a way to do it? Maybe I gotta go to the menu. I always forget how to get the ships. What happened to the extras menu? Am I just stupid? Oh, maybe I gotta be at a station. I listen to a little bit of everything. I used to have a metal thing, now
Landing clamps disengaged. Depart.
I'm more into everything. But I have never played a Souls game. I've watched them play, or I've watched them played. Apparently I can't English today. I understand English. I've listened to a bit of metal here and there, but I wouldn't say I'm a metal fan. I don't like I said, I listen to a bit of everything. A fart, I kind of do. It's not. It's I don't begrudge people for playing it. It's just not my thing for sure.
3, 2, 1.
if I was still into like first-person shooters and shit. I'm into first-person shooters and not third-person shooters. First of all. And second of all, I don't know. There's that weird cartoony graphics thing that's become popular with games like that I'm just not into. Although I do like that they have like celebrity guest characters, you know? I think that's kind of cool. Who doesn't want to run around as the fucking Power Rangers? Red Dead 2 Donka? Don't you? I have. Is that Robert? Are you Robert? Is that who this is? I have played Red Dead Redemption. I don't have it installed right now though, because it's big as fuck. I'm doing other shit.
Access granted. Prep for arrival on landing pad 1-5.
Copy. We're awaiting your arrival, Commander.
Landing gear deployed.
Beam lasers and multi-cannons. It's fully engineered. It's a very basic combat build. Gets the Haz-Res done. I'm not a huge fan of frag cannons, though I understand why people love them.
Landing complete. Docking restraints
Just not.
engaged.
I feel like I'm in a spaceship. I shouldn't be chugging around shotguns, you know. Though they do wicked damage, for sure. Why did I come here? Oh yeah, buy new ship. I like it. I am probably the guy who's been like, I just want a ship that looks like a passenger liner, and this is it. I've been flying around the mission to kill pirates. I can show you that in a second here. So, if you look online, I forget the tool, there's a way you can find massacres. We found the one nearest to our home systems here. I LHS 2471 is an example of a system that will give out massacre missions or bounty hunting contracts. So here we hunt the Purple Pirates of LP 493 Tech 64 or whatever they're called. So if you go to Tenghui Dock or any of these small stations and you talk to each of the factions, they'll give you these, you know, massacre so many pirate missions, and you can stack them as long as they're from different factions. So if you get multiple missions from the same faction, they won't stack. The progress won't stack. So, you know, if you pick up 3 missions for 80, that's 3 times 80 kills you gotta make. But pick up 1 for 80 from one faction, pick up 1 for 80 from another faction, so on and so forth. The progress on each of those stacks, so you can wipe them all out pretty quickly. So for these team ones, I usually pick them up because you can actually share the team ones with people that weren't even there later. And they have a huge time limit, so usually I finish those sometimes over the course of a day. But sometimes you'll get a small amount of kills for a decent amount of money. Aim for like 1 million per kill is usually not bad. Anything like if it's 81 kills for 40 million, it's pretty inefficient, but sometimes it's all you can pick up. And check all the stations, because sometimes the stations have different mission boards. Yeah, you get faction replica. Oh no, this is not for the CG. I'm only just. Is it a bounty hunting CG? I thought we were doing burning station shit. Oh, I guess they got. Okay, 2 tiers here. A paint job, a decal. Yeah, why not? And then I am assuming we can still do the defense one too. This is bounty hunting and not mercenary. Yeah, let's go for that. Yeah, I mean, it won't hurt to pick them up both though, because I do both. So get bored with one, switch to the other. But we just got this new ship. Can I deploy it at my carrier? I'd rather deploy it at my carrier. I'll just deploy it here. This is not the ship. There might be massacre missions for it. I haven't looked into it yet. I only just heard about the CG today because of the Highliner. But check like nearby systems, like within like 1 jump, basically. See if anybody's got anything nearby. And then check the take a look at the factions you see at the Hazres there. If there's a Hazres. I really hate when they set up a CG in areas that don't have Hazres. Why is the combat music still playing? It's a broken ass game. Very ketchup and mustard. Oh yeah, okay, alright. I like it. Midnight Black. Look, it's a passenger liner though. I want something that's passenger linery. Which they don't really have. I don't get it. Frontier will give like the Adder a racing paint job, and I realize that the Adder can be a fast ship, but like it's not a racing ship, okay? But like we'll get these weird like safari paint jobs instead of something that looks like a passenger liner. Oh, it's not a bounty hunting, it's mercenary? The only one I really like is this one from the top. But then it gets these curves. I want something with straight edges. This is close, I guess. I mean, this looks like what I would go for, probably. Well, I can buy it now. Shit. It's not the one we're getting for the CG, right? What are we getting for the CG? I don't want to buy that like an asshole. It was a mineral or something. Look at the CG. My stream is way behind, by the way. Maybe that's just my viewing of it. Yeah, see, I'm not even live anymore. I'm so stupid. Aha. CG is what I want to look at. Rewards. Lynx Highliner Strato Slate. Slate. That's why I was thinking mineral. I'm not getting a body kit today. I just want to see what they look like. Got the roll cage, the front flippers, the even more flippery front flippers. Okay. Stabilizers. Yeah, I could use some fins. I like that. We got for wings, we got the roll cage, we got the Corvette wings, we got more ass flippers. Okay. Oh, we got a hologram, do we? I hate the holograms. It just makes everything look... I don't know. I don't know why I hate it, but I do. Does it? I don't know. I feel the most passenger liney looking ship to me is the Imperial Cutter. It just looks like a kind of 747, right? But it's also like a luxury craft, right? It's one of the most expensive ships in the game. It just doesn't feel like it's like a utility airline plane. This does, like in a way. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm nitpicky over stupid shit, if you haven't noticed. I don't mind the off-center seats so much. Is that a hard point on the side there? I need a name. You're not a fan? You're not a fan of the off-center seats? Guess what? Yeah, I hear you. This ship reminds me of something. And I don't know what. I think the ass end reminds me of, like, it's one of the Halo ships, I think. Maybe not the Pillar of Autumn, but the one in Halo 2. I guess. I can kind of see that. What would the ship? What ship? Now the only ship I would be embarrassed to be picked up in is the goddamn Ass Scout. All right. That fucking thing. No. It. I've seen this shape before, and I just don't know where. I don't know what is up with my hand today. I know what's. I've been writing and fucking jotting notes a lot the last few days, and maybe my hand's starting to get fatigued. Oh, like this back here? Yeah, of course. You just rip this off the walls and tape it to the side of the ship. It'd be perfect. From Bad Dragons. Damn, I don't know what to name this thing. generic for now. Alright, what do I need to do? I need to pull up my Coriolis build here for it. And then I need to open. I don't even know if I have mats for this thing. So I'm about to open ED Odyssey Materials Helper on a computer that is very dinosaur that I'm already streaming on. So I just want you to brace for lag. It's gonna be bad. If I start talking like a Moonanite laser in a second here, you know what happened. I love the little rivet holes in the cockpit window there. It makes it look like it's adjustable, you know, like a crutch. Okay, you know, this is basically the outer cockpit, first of all, which I'm fine with. I actually like the outer cockpit, except they could have done something a little different here. Why is it so fucking dirty, though? I just bought this thing. There's no way it's used, unless it's a used cockpit. Maybe that's it. Maybe this is a used adder cockpit that they just bolted onto this fucking thing. Oh my god, just open the freaking app. The Brady Bunch space station wagon. I can hear the lag, it's happening. It must, you know, I don't usually play with the music, but I didn't want to sit here and sound till I was streaming, and I didn't want to flag, like, the copyright shit. But, like, there was a bug before where if you open the loadout editor for ground ship, there was this little rotating clicky noise, this and sometimes that shit would just get stuck. And it would go the entire play session unless you restarted the game. And now that I have the music playing, I can see that that's not limited to that, because it's just non-stop playing combat music now, even though I'm sitting here in the dock in a totally different ship. Love you, FDev. You made the best game in the world, but you made it bad. Where's my build at? Lynx. I think Coriolis is broken. I mean, they just put it up there today, but it is not showing all the passenger potential of this thing, I don't think. And what am I trying to do? I need to export this build to UV market or OH or whatever the fuck it's called. For all this slurring I'm doing today, I wish I was drunk. Well, all I need is niobium. And we can trade for it. Yes, we can. Okay. Oh, it's got auto launch.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship released. Departure authorized.
Look, it's a free ship, so I don't mind them cheaping out on the cockpit. But I gotta tell you right now, I'm gonna get real confused because I'm gonna keep thinking I'm flying my out of shuttle. I'm gonna misgauge the bottom of the ship and scrape my goddamn nail slot every time. Oh, they put the little chime at the start here. That's fun.
Frameshift drive charging.
Speed restrictions are now lifted. Flight control out.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Please connect some fucking time today. There we go. Look, from the ass end, I don't hate it. And even from the front, I don't kind of hate it. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I like it. You know what? I like it. I love the windows. More windows. Just make the whole ship one big window. No, they already did that with the polar. There's good bounties here. 3 condos worth 1.5 million a pop. Yeah, I mean, we make pretty good buck over my area here. I only really move out of there for CG. Usually in a good hour session, if you're lucky, you can walk away with like 300 million from all the missions and shit. Maybe a little longer than an hour. In a team, probably an hour. so unfortunate that I cannot see my throttle. Yeah, my stream is blurred.
Docking request approved. Please make your way to exit pilot 30.
Landing gear deployed.
100 meters from touchdown. Touchdown. Deactivating docking systems. Welcome to the station, Commander.
What do we need? We need niobium. You can trade 6 yttrium for it. Okay, you don't have to load the whole map if I'm trying to back out of it. You can just let me back out of it and not load anything. Thank you. I'm assuming this thing has a fuel scoop on it, right? No? No fuel scoop? Okay. Hopefully they have some here. What was I going to put on this anyway? I was going to put 5A. Damn you. Where's that sitting? the hell's like? Why do I have a fuel scoop just sitting in Levi? I don't need a huge one right now. Only 6 jumps. I just don't know how to fuel them away.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship is disengaged from landing pad. Take care when leaving the station.
Frameshift drive charging.
You are now clear of station perimeter. Goodbye, Commander.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Mission objective detected. Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage.
I don't know why I was worried about the fuel scoop. Doesn't this only have a 32-ton tank? Is Coriolis just ass wrong about this right now? Like,
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage. Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one, engage.
Yeah, I finally finished my merits the other day. Somebody showed me that you could just go platinum mining, so I spent like a month platinum mining. It went by pretty quick. But I've now unlocked all the fucking power play shit, so that's good. Most of it I'll never use.
Zorgan Peterson, Romeo 5. Please check your speed on approach to this facility. Access authorized. Please head directly for Bay 15. Automated docking initiated.
Where does it say to turn them in?
Landing gear deployed.
Also, CG progress, I don't know how you're checking, but progress sometimes doesn't refresh right away. Like, if you need to see it updated, you have to, like, log out the main menu and come back in sometimes.
Ship is on the ground. Engaging docking restraints. Greetings, Commander.
Damn. Well, that's good. Sausages. Mm. Oh, what did I go with? Let's see. We need the 4A power plant. Deploy thrusters. The hell yeah, frame shift drive. Where's that? There it is. But we'll be fine life support. One hell of a power distributor. Can't go lighter on that without fucking up my boost. Let's see. If I go with a 5D, in focus, super what's my boost time? 6 seconds? Nah, it's not worth the extra jump range. I do like the Kestrel. In a lot of ways, I feel like Frontier's been reading my mind lately. That or the universe is truly a simulation and none of you exist. Sorry. But, like, I've basically, over the last few months, I've finished my goal of building and fully engineering every ship in the game. And so, for every purpose, I already have a ship. And I also basically just filled out a whole list of Coriolis builds because I got tired of putting ships together for like new squadron members or whatever. And so now I just have, like, what do you need? Boom, here you go. Right, ship prepared, go build it. And, like, when you do that, when you go through all the ships, you start to notice little details about their performance and about the way they're arranged, and you start to realize that there's kind of a logic to what they're doing. I mean, obviously there's a logic to what they're doing, but there's hidden logics to things. Like, I spreadsheeted out ship speeds, and there's like a whole subclass of ships that are named in the game, but you don't really talk about them. The courier class ship, right? And so that's your Adder, your Imperial Courier. And any of these ships that have both high speed and high jump range at the same time. The Adder and the Imperial Eagle, when you average out frame shift drive to thrusters, are the two fastest ships in the game. So from pad to pad, if you're just jumping and then boosting straight to a station and then coming out and going, you're a mailman. You're going fast, right? So hence the courier class. It makes perfect sense. It also makes perfect sense why Apex uses the Adder. So you notice all these weird things, but, like, I don't know where I was going with this. Sorry. I think I'm just rambling. This does tend to happen. Oh yeah, but the Kestrel. In doing all these builds, like, there's a few ships that I feel like just there isn't the roles aren't filled in well by other ships. Like, there's obviously the optimum ships to choose for each task, right? But you have the Beluga, which is a great luxury liner, but that doesn't feel like a 747. You know, that feels like a cruise ship. And so I don't like using it as a, it's a stupid reason not to use it as a passenger liner, right? The Corvette can carry the most passengers in the game, but it's the fucking Corvette. It's a combat ship. You don't see C-130s, like AC-130 gunships like ferrying passengers around, right? Like, it just doesn't make sense. So, like, in my head, I wanted a good passenger liner. And in my head, I wanted a good fighter ship. Like, a good small pad fighter ship. And the only thing that really needs to happen to make a fighter good is just an extra hard point. It doesn't even have to be big. Just the ability to apply corrosives and maintain, like, a good weapon balance. Like, that was enough to make the Cobra Mark V badass. And then the other thing is, like, beyond that, the weapons. There's no good choice of weapons. Like, obviously, there is a good choice of weapons, but there's no good main cannon weapons. If you want a universal weapon, you need to use plasmas. And, like, that's cool, and I like plasmas, but sometimes I want Daka Daka Daka. And so that's why I, like, the Kestrel was, like, the answer to both those questions. A good small pad fighter and a good main cannon weapon so I can use missiles. Missiles suck, but the only reason they suck is because there's no main cannon weapon. You're always going to need something to take down shields, something to take down hull, and in that balance, you lose the slotting for missiles. Whereas missiles are actually really fucking great for taking out external hardpoints. If you just want to take out their guns or knock their thrusters loose or whatever, it's great. But there's never a really good opportunity to use them because the slotting just sucks on small pad ships. Except the Kestrel. What am I doing here? I'm buying a power distributor. I'm just going light on the sensors for this, right? Yeah, why not? Well, it really is a 32-ton tank. My jump range just sucks, that's all. Alrighty then. So that... I don't know if this is the fancy slot. I'll just sell it all and then buy it back. It's just credits. Fuck it. We'll do it live. Replace module. We need the bigger fuel scoop. Get rid of this junk. I don't really know what I'm going to put in the one slot anyway. I'm not going to put armor on it. Yeah, beams aren't bad. I mean, honestly, it does enough damage against shields and hull that I just use that, or the plasma by itself. I did, on my initial build, I threw a multi-cannon on there, but it was just kind of useless. Because I wanted to combat the heat problem that it has, I wanted to reduce the number of PAs. So I tried that, and it works, but it loses the fun of obliterating everything in its path. So now I just fly it and melt a lot. Which is fine. It's okay to melt sometimes. We use shields. We don't need a shield, but I'm putting a shield on it. Just a bumper shield, nothing fancy. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Oh yeah, okay, you got TV beams, that makes sense, yeah. I was thinking about that, but I really want to use missiles. I never get to use missiles. Never. I use rail cannons all the time, rail guns all the time. I use plasmas once in a while. I use multi-cannons and beams all the time. I use TVs with like Fox, or whatever they're called, Packhound missiles. I might put a TV on there at some point. We'll see. The D. What am I missing here? Everything I looked up online says that the ship can hold 225 passengers. The Coriolis build, I realize I have a shield on it, so it's not going to match that anyway. But even, like, replacing the shield, I can't get 225 out of this, even with the Mark II passenger compartments. Oh, that's what Coriolis has wrong. Okay. Yeah, so, okay, that's why. Coriolis doesn't have... All of these are Mark II slots. Coriolis only has, like, 1 or 2 of them as Mark II slots. Okay, that makes sense. Question answered. Well, yeah, that's what I'm doing, but for some reason Coriolis only has like 1 6 slot and 1 5 slot as being the Mark IIs, so you can only build it with the Mark I economy slots across the board there. But in game, the ship, pretty much every slot is Mark II economy, so we should get a good bit of packs out of this. Even in the 2 slot. Wow. Make sure I didn't fuck up and put in like regular economy. What was I gonna put? I was gonna put a cargo rack. Do you really even need a cargo rack on a economy liner? I don't think so. 0.45, that will fuck up my power to much. Let's see here. Flight assists. Advanced docking. Oh yeah. Oh, that absolutely does fuck up my power. What if I go for monster instead of thermal spread? That's just enough to do it. And I still have a heat efficiency of 0.14. I dig it. Do I have the engineering components for that? That's the real question. How do I do this? Core internals, power plant. I need experimental effects. Monster. Add 1 to highlighter. I have the mats for it. Which means we can get rid of thermal spread. Cool. So I think the ship's fully built. Now I just gotta engineer it. really don't need that many heat sink launchers. Though it might come in handy in the burning station. Let's see. So I'm going with a low power build here so I don't melt. Okay, what can we do here? Is it so much to ask that we just get a button that says engineered to completion? I have almost 7,000 hours in this game. At least 300 of them. It's just doing this. What was I going with for that? Pretty sure it was charging against. Oh, it was engine focus, so I don't want to do that here. Engine, sturdy drag drives for sure. Alright, so what do we do so far? I'm gonna get this stuff off the list. Heatsink launchers are taken care of. I clicked the thing. Please do the thing. Oh my god. Okay, that gets rid of those. Frame shift drive is tuned up. Thrusters are tuned. Power plant I can't do yet, right? I don't have. No, I need. What sensors. No. Okay, so everything else I have to go fly to. Life support I can't do with grade 5. I feel like I'd be able to knock more out than that, but I'm doing a specialized build here, so.
Landing gear retracted.
Disengage from landing pad. Maintain correct lane on exit.
Autodock, can we not scrape the side of the ship against the wall? I feel like Autodock is reliving Galaxy Quest. What are you doing? We don't wait for queues. We're not NPCs. Let's go. Good grief. Look at that. See, nothing. Nobody in the way. Good. Pretty quick. Don't even have the experimental on yet.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
This flight stick again. Starting to get squeaky. 07 Commander, have a good night. Thanks for watching.
Orbital flight engaged.
What? How even? What? Why did we just not go into orbital glide? Attitude was right. Speed was right.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1.
I gotta watch that back. Am I crazy? Nothing was in the red. I'll slow it down. I'll slow it down. Attitude isn't in the red. Speed isn't in the red. We're gonna throttle up because we got plenty of leeway there.
Zorgon Peterson, Romeo, Romeo 5. Flight control online. Welcome, Commander. Request docking permission if you wish to land.
Landing gear deployed.
Don't do it, Autodoc. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't you fucking do it. I need to see the pad. Thank you. Oh my god.
Landing operation complete. Commence system shutdown. Welcome, Commander.
What do we want on this? Lightweight, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, lightweight. Sensor is also lightweight. Okay, that takes care of life support and sensors. Now we gotta go visit Palin.
Landing gear retracted.
Takeoff procedure complete. Clear for departure.
Frameshift drive charging.
Flight control now online. Goodbye, Commander.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage.
I love the music in this game. That particular part, that piano, do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. I just imagine that guy sitting there, do-do-do, do-do-do, just constant. I just want to walk up and slap him beside the head. Play some other notes! This is the way. See if the game can bullshit me out of this landing too. Alright, speed is good.
Orbital flight engaged.
Angle is good. Everything's fine. Everything's fine here. How are you? There he is with his piano again. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do.
Peterson, Romeo 5. Automated flight control protocol initiated. Please submit a request prior to landing. Docking permission authorized. You may proceed to landing pad 09er.
Landing gear deployed.
Hell yeah. Some Home Elite. Do it. Bitch, as much as I do, it's still my favorite
Docking
game in the whole
procedure
wide world.
completed. Ship secured. Greetings, Commander.
Yeah, we got our engines all figured out. Now what are we gonna do? Next up is our power distributor. We have to visit the Dweller. I am happy to provide your elite satisfaction until you get home, as so many streamers do.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship released. Departure authorized.
Space pilots vicariously. New to the game?
Frameshift drive charging.
Automated flight control protocol now offline. Thank you, Commander.
591 top speed. Okay. I can deal with that.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Well, welcome to the galaxy, Commander.
Frameshift drive charging.
Today I'm just did a little bit of bounty hunting at the start of the stream, just to make sure that I didn't time out on some of my missions that I had going, and then
4, 3,
picked this thing up. This is the ship they released today, the new Master. So I'm just flying it around, getting it engineered up, and then tomorrow I think I'll do some of their station rescues that they got going for the community goal. Break this thing in.
fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Maybe I'm just getting old. Damn. It's like arthritis or something. I start college in July. and I'm already almost 40 here. So I'm starting a little late, you know. But as a result, I've spent the last 3 weeks studying and taking notes and trying to refresh everything from high school from 22 years ago between algebra and physics and shit. And I think all the writing and note taking is like killing my hand here. What do you mean? I mean, it's a sandbox game, but like what specifically? Or are you asking, is it a sandbox game? Oh yeah, well, yeah, it's not, there's no story. So Elite, it's my favorite game, okay, but I'm going to talk dirty about it here. So Elite suffers from a problem, right? It's a vast ocean. There's a huge galaxy. The galaxy is recreated, the Milky Way galaxy in this game is recreated to scale, which is great. But you know, that comes with a lot of procedural generation, and so it's a vast ocean, but it's about 2 inches thick. If you're into games like MechWarrior Mercenaries, for example, where, I mean, MechWarrior Mercenaries kind of has a story, but like, where you just kind of pick missions and go and do your own thing and build your own career and kind of take your own path, this game is great for that. But there's not a lot of, there's not a huge amount of depth in places. However, the story of the game is active. So you as a player are participating in the story in real time. So that clock up there, the date, everything in the game is happening in real time. So like, you know, in 2021 we had a big ass war. We all fought in it. And now we got other shit going on. So there's a lot of community stuff to do. But between all the community shit, you're gonna be, you know, figuring out what you want to do. If you want to go explore the galaxy and, you know, visit Beagle Point, go out into the black and just never come home. Or maybe you want to bounty hunt or trade or whatever. Basically, if you're a sci-fi fan, any of the careers you've seen in Star Trek, in Star Wars, in Firefly, whatever, you name it, this is the game to do it in. You kind of write your own story, you know? It's more of a simulator than a game, if that makes sense. What am I here for? We want engine focused. We're not going to bother putting guns on this thing. Well, then it's right up your alley. I love a good story game. I love a good, you know, a game with depth, but for some reason I really enjoy games like this, where you're just kind of doing your own thing. If I can immerse in it, it's good enough for me. Also, like, even as a kid, like, I dreamt of this game. You know, like, this is the game that I was after. Is like a flying game in space, open galaxy, go do what you want. There were games I could play as a kid. I mean, we mostly had consoles growing up, and my PCs as a kid were not game worthy. But I played certain games like Star Wars Rogue Squadron is a very basic flying game on the 64 that was fun. Games like Microsoft Flight Simulator I always enjoyed. Anything flight related or space shooter related, I'm in for. Super Conduits. My brain is not functioning at full capacity, apparently. And I'm a big Star Trek fan. I also like... I remember Star Trek Starfleet Academy was a PC game that I played, and there was an online mode, but I was too late to really play in the online mode because nobody was really playing it that much to begin with. But it was basically this. You picked a spaceship. It wasn't like there wasn't like a continuous thing, but you logged in, you picked a spaceship, and you could either be a pirate or a cargo runner, and you flew around, and if you connected to other people, you might run into other people and get into fights and have them steal your cargo or whatever. And so I've always wanted the perfect space flight game, and this is it. Like everything that you want out of it. That being said, you know, it has its points of frustration for sure. Sometimes the bugs get a little out of hand. They're usually pretty good about fixing them, but it draws, so it's it draws from a lot of sci-fi. It draws from Star Wars, it draws from Star Trek. Like, if you want to be Han Solo flying around in a ship that's, you know, falling apart at the seams with the wrench falling on your head because you're banging on the warp drive or the hyperdrive, you know, or because you're trying to smuggle those goods out of the system or whatever, this is the game for you. If you want to go explore in a gallant ship that, you know, isn't terribly combat related, you can do that. If you want to be, what's his face there? What's the bounty hunter from that Star Wars show? Not Boba Fett, but the Mandalorian. If you want to be the Mandalorian, you know, there's ground shit. You can go raid ground settlements in your combat suit and look for engineering components to build up your suit. You know, it's all there. Take your time for sure. Don't be in a rush to, like, the pace of the game is very different than it was when I started out. Like, when I first started out, it took me like a year to get my Anaconda and then another 6 months to afford to A-rate it, and then even longer to engineer it. Now players can be in an Anaconda in like a day, right? Like, they go and stuff. I'm not saying there's not fun at the end of the game, right? At the end game of things, right? I have every ship. I have a fleet carrier. I have a squadron carrier. I have Buko credits. I have all this shit, and I'm still having fun with it, right? Don't get me wrong. But once you get past those gritty stages of, you know, the wrench falling on your head, the duct tape wearing off of the ceiling, you know, all that stuff never really comes back. So enjoy the journey on the way there, right? It's definitely got a learning curve. Just take it slow. You know, guess what? You're gonna blow up. Shit happens, right? We all blow up. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't try to do too many things at once. Just mess around with things. I compare this to like learning to drive a car for the first time all over again, because it basically is. But you can do it. Like, if I seem at all competent, it's because I have 7,000 hours in the game, but, you know, it takes time. And if you really get into it, consider getting a good setup. So get yourself a HOTAS. It's a very button-bursty game. The HOTAS goes a long way. It also makes flying a little bit more easy and comfortable. And you can even play it in VR if you want to be in the cockpit. Oh yeah, absolutely. It's an online game, so there's no offline mode, but you have basically 3 options. You can play in solo play, you can play in open play, or you can play in a private group. So private group is just that. It's like if you're friends, you can invite people to your private group, so only your friends are playing together and can run into each other. Technically, everybody's playing on the same server, so there's some things you affect in the galaxy, like background simulation, which is like think of it like a board game that's being played across the galaxy for, you're giving influence to different factions to try to push them around and take territory and shit like that. All that still takes effect, to much controversy, because some people think you shouldn't be able to do that in private group. There's arguments to be made there, whatever. But, like, it's online, but if you play in solo, you'll only see you and other NPCs, well, not other NPCs, but you and NPCs. If you play in open, there's a chance you'll run into people. And sometimes that can go really good, sometimes that can go really bad. Right now, I'm just in my private group because I'm engineering a ship. All the engineering zones tend to be hot zones for gankers and player activity, and I don't have time for that, so. You might. Well, not right now, because I'm not in open play. But if I was in open play, yeah. And you're welcome to add me too if you want to fly together. Nova Seda, right there is the commander name. We have a squadron running to the 20 sides. You're welcome to join that if you need a place to hang your hat. That you can just go into Squadron Browser and search RD20 or run into the 20 sides. Now our group's not super active lately. There's me and maybe 2 other people that get on pretty regularly at this point. Every once in a while, people pop back in if there's like a big event in the game or something. But almost everybody here is fairly fleshed out in expertise. So if you need help figuring out how to do something, how to jump into a different career in game, maybe you want to go mining or bounty hunting or whatever, there's people here that'll get you flying. Right off the bat, what I tell new players usually is go set up all the third-party stuff.
Sir,
The barest of the bare minimum that I recommend you sign up for would
Access
be
granted. Proceed to
EDSM.com
landing pad
or
07.
whatever it's called. Elite Dangerous Star Maps. It's kind of defunct now, but it still has useful features on it. Inara. Sign up on Inara. Connect your account to that. Both of those track stuff that you do in the game, and that's the other thing. You'll want a third-party app called ED Market Connector. And that's just a little app that kind of runs alongside the game and tracks your progress and your journal and stuff like that. There's plugins you can get for it to do fancy, neat things. But that will keep those profiles up to date online. And then it's also useful for like exporting your build to Coriolis things.
Touchdown
and your
complete.
ships.
Engaging ship restraints.
All sorts of stuff.
Your arrival has been noted.
And then there's other stuff. Later on, when you're starting to look at engineering like I'm doing here, ED Odyssey Materials Helper is useful to kind of wish list everything that you want so you know what materials you need or have already. We're doing heavy duty deep plating this. Yeah, so unfortunately they kind of picked you guys on the console. So you won't be able to get out of your spaceship and walk around. Basically, you're playing an older but updated version of the game called Horizons, which was pre-Odyssey. Odyssey is where they added the feature where you can get around and basically play like a first-person shooter on the ground. There's still a lot to do. I mean, we played the fuck out of it, you know, even before Odyssey. But if it's financially plausible and possible for you, I recommend at some point making the jump to PC sooner than later, because I don't think you can transfer your progress from console anymore. But you'll have a more complete game on this side of things. Deep plating. That's one of those things that they kind of pissed everybody off with, because they were promising, yeah, Odyssey's gonna be on console, it's gonna be on PC, and then right when Odyssey came out, they're like, yeah, we're not doing consoles. Sorry, guys. And I'm not like a big plugger for consoles, but at the same time, I think that was kind of shitty for them to do that. Heavy duty. Two more engineers I gotta visit. I gotta see Li Chung in Laksak, and then Hiratani in Kuomaki.
Loading gear retracted.
Ship restraints disengaged. Commence departure.
What's that?
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yeah, no, Elite is on console. The problem is that when Elite first started, everything, like, there was no crossplay. And there's still no crossplay, so you won't be able to see us on this version. I'm playing on the PC version. Either way, Elite used to share a galaxy between both console and PC. So like BGS and power play and all that stuff was affected, but you couldn't like directly play with people from different consoles and stuff. Eventually, they released an expansion for the game called Odyssey. And Odyssey is the expansion that basically lets you do all the ground shit, right? So you can hop into your different spacesuits here and go down and raid bases and basically first-person shooter stuff. Kind of similar between Fallout and similar to Fallout. There's a lot of looting and sneaking and shooting and stuff like that. And there's like life on planets you can get out and like sample and stuff like that for exploration. But that's all the Odyssey expansion, and they released Odyssey for PC, and then they were going to release it for console, and then they backtracked on it, and now basically console versions of the game are left behind the old Horizon style of the game. The game still got updates and still gets updates, I think, just to maintain it on console, but they don't get a lot of the up-to-date. So the game's eventually branched off, and now there's Horizons, which you can play Horizons on PC, but it's still not cross-play. That's why I say if you want the complete Elite experience, eventually you'd have to make the jump to PC. But if you do that, you're going to lose all your progress, which is why I say sooner is better than later.
2, 1, engage.
At the same time, you know, like I was saying before, you can't relive those gritty moments of the early days. Well, you know, if you start over on PC, you can.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Basically, everything you see me doing right now is in the game, is in the console version of the game. It's just if I got out and started walking around and doing stuff on the ground, you wouldn't get any of that.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage. Frameshift drive charging. System scan complete. Frameshift drive charging.
done? Now, an aura will still be useful. Even if you're playing on console, because you'll be able to search systems and stuff like that. Like when you're looking for certain commodities or looking for a good trade route or something. Though I'm not entirely sure how that works.
Orbital flight engaged.
Romeo 5. Commencing automated flight control routine. Please observe docking protocols. Access granted. Proceed to landing pad 04.
Yeah, what do you do if you don't mind me asking?
Landing gear deployed.
Don't pilot, you're drunk. What are you doing? No!
Landing gear retracted.
Oh my god. You do you, auto dock. We were right there.
Landing gear
Turn that
deployed.
shit off. I only left it on there because I didn't know what to do with the one slot. But
Touchdown complete. Engaging ship restraints. Your arrival has been noted.
enhance low power. Let me go hold on a shield on this thing. Literally just a bumper shield in case I bump into something. Scare the shield. One more stop. Nine
Landing gear retracted.
jumps.
Ship restraints disengaged. Commence
Right on.
departure.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Get my screenshot for everyone. I kinda like the front module. It's definitely a different design. It almost looks like a Transformers face or something. Why can't I jump? Oh. So now I got switched.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage. System scan complete. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage. Frameshift drive charging.
Also, if you're a nerdy astronomer or astronomy nerd, then this is the game for you. That's one of my other big selling points.
Cannot comply. Cannot comply. Frameshift drive charging. Fuel scooping.
At your first jet, make sure you equip a fuel scoop. Or else you have to call the fuel rats. That's another cool thing about this game. So you can run out of fuel, right? It's cutthroat. Like, you can run out of fuel, anything, everything wants to kill you.
Fuel scooping complete.
But like, people run out of fuel all the time and they get stranded. And you can self-destruct and blow up your ship, but sometimes you've got stuff on the line where you can't really do that. There's a whole player group who have just made it their thing to, they have like a little dispatcher service and everything. You go to their website, you call them, they'll send the ship out to refuel you. They're called fuel rats, they're awesome. They even do like fancy rescues sometimes, like people get stuck in weird situations, they'll come try to save you. And it doesn't matter where you are either. Like if you're across the galaxy, they'll get somebody to you. They don't care.
System scan complete. Frameshift drive charging. Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, and they do it for free. They don't ask for credits.
3, 2, 1.
I'm sure they take tips. That actually might be my retirement gig.
Frameshift drive charging. Orbital flight engaged.
Peterson, Romeo 5. Automated flight control protocol initiated. Please submit a request prior to landing. Docking permission authorized. You may proceed to landing pad 07.
Also, never forget to request docking. That's a fun one. Oh, you're gonna steal it from me anyway. I'll let you do it. You do you. I'll just watch the ship look pretty as it happens. Beautiful.
Dated. Ship secured. Greetings, Commander.
Shields offline. Shields online. 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 Shields offline. Shields offline. Shields offline. Shields offline. Shields offline. Shields offline. Shields online. Shields offline. Shields online. Shields offline. Shields online.
And that is a fully engineered ship. Okay, so okay, fine. I need to know how many passengers I'm carrying because Coriolis will tell me. Touring. Forty-eight, 12, 12. It's 3, it's 48, it's 48, plus 24. 195 on a medium pad ship, that's not bad. With a shield. I'll take it. And with that, we can make our way home. If the game will let me. There we go.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship released. Departure authorized.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3,
It's almost 600 meters per second.
1.
That's not bad. I'm basically getting perma boost. I put all these damn heat sinks on it, but it's never going to overheat. That's really the only thing I'm going to put on there with the power, though. Whatever. It's fine. This is fine.
Frameshift drive charging. Frameshift drive charging. Frameshift drive charging. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one, engage. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one, engage. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one, engage. Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one, engage. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one, engage. Mission objective detected.
You know, thinking about it, I have a fuck ton of pirate missions here. And I am flying into this system in basically a Boeing 747. So if I get interdicted. Whoops. I'll be alright. She's got speed.
Clearance granted. Move directly to your landing pad. That's an affirmative. See you soon, Commander.
Landing gear deployed.
Touchdown. Command shutdown. Welcome to this carrier, Commander.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship released. You have liftoff.
Beautiful beast. It's kind of like, what if Optimus Prime and Megatron had a baby? I was promised that these windows would reveal something interior-ish, but I'm barely seeing it, especially compared to like the Anaconda and the Corvette. You know, if you squint really hard, where do I know this thruster design from, though? That's used on another sci-fi ship somewhere. That, like, double tuning fork thruster design. I swear it's from Halo. What's the ship in Halo 2? In Amberclad. Yeah. Okay. Kinda. Sorta. Kinda. It's got the... Meh. No. No, that's not it. I mean, it's close. But that's not it. I like this. I don't know why people are knocking the design. It looks like a spaceship, man. What do you want? See, that's sexy. What are these bits then? It's like giant heat sinks. What's going on there? I get obsessed with this shit, just so you know. I get into looking at the details in the ship and trying to figure out what the fuck they are. There's one I can see. Oh, there's one beside it. Oh, I see two there. Is there one up here? It's probably on the bottom. Look, I understand that the bridge is just a ripoff of the Adder. But that front end is sexy. I don't care what anybody says. Alright? I'm laying it out. That's sexy. Okay? Maybe I'm just bored of the standard arrowhead with a bridge on top of it or what. But look at that. How can you not like that? Oh man, what is happening? Why am I still going down? buttons are weird. I like it. Where are the thrusters in the front? Okay. That makes sense.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Alright, so I need to land this puppy and then I think it's time for me to get off. I gotta go to bed. I gotta work tomorrow. I gotta study. Maybe I'll get on the stream again tomorrow. Tomorrow we're probably going to put this thing through its paces and do some of the CG stuff, and then probably finish working on these missions.
Hello,
So we'll see what
Commander.
happens.
Please stay aware of other ships around this carrier. Access granted. Please follow standard docking protocols, Commander. You have been cleared for approach. Feel free to relax. Your docking computer is in control.
Landing gear deployed.
Contact confirmed.
There we have it, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome
Thanks
to
for
our
tuning in
carrier,
to the
Commander.
stream. Like and subscribe for more. Maybe. Sometimes.